Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Real Hazardous. It is a cold morning in Florida. And you can see we got ice on the boat, ice on the dock. My dad's not gonna rob anybody, he's just keeping his face warm. See you guys.
Cold!
Yeah.
Let's go fishing!
Oh yeah. We see the frost on Team Buck Rogers' boat, the Reaper. They're going fishing too. Ice all over. Ice. Cold stuff. Cold morning, January morning, but we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna go for some sea bass today. Some bottom fish. Sea bass like it in the winter. It's one of the good fish to fish for. If you're wondering what to do in the winter, you can go for sea bass. There's obviously wahoo and other good fish, but that's further out. Sea bass aren't that far at all. You know, 10, 15, 20 miles, pretty good. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can stay warm enough. Hopefully it's not too rough or windy out, and we'll catch some fish. Sea bass in the winter is a great fish to go for. First of all, sea bass taste really good, really nice firm white meat that we like. And also it's nice because you don't have to go out as far. Sometimes when it's rough, it's hard to get way out there. If you have a smaller boat, sea bass is great because you know you can go 10, 15, 20 miles out, and it's really not that bad of a ride. Downside is it is in the winter and it can be really chilly.
There you go.
There you go, that was a sea bass.
I think it might be a keeper too. Pulling hard.
Yeah, pulling real hard. Yep.
Yeah, some culverts here.
Sometimes if you get like right on the bottom, you'll stay out the snapper, and they're not as apt to go right to the very bottom. That was a good bite there.
Think they'll give us more than one day this year?
I'm hoping. It'd be nice to get in on that draw again, you know. We've been lucky we've hit it both times that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is one of the coldest fishing trips I've done in a long time. I kind of get spoiled. If you do go to the ledge, the water's warmer out there because of the Gulf Stream. But today, we didn't go that far, so the water was constantly cold. And on top of that, we had a north wind blowing cold air. So, I mean, it was just cold the whole day. I never really shed any clothing like I would out at the ledge. Needless to say, on this episode, you're not gonna see my dad break out the tank top. It's on just underneath his jacket, and all that stuff ain't coming off because it's so cold. Seems bigger than a sea bass.
Yeah.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Another snapper?
Got to be wet full.
That's the big bass. That's the one we're looking for.
Oh man.
Good snapper.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's pretty one there.
Not quite the fish we were looking for. Doubled up. There we go.
Yours get off?
I think I had a little drunk with mine. That's good.
So we up to 4.
Probably get a bite from the time we dropped.
Yeah.
I can feel him holding it. I didn't, that one he grabbed it finally, but I can feel him just pull on it, you know, just like they had it in the mouth, but the
Yeah.
hook wasn't set, finally set there at the end.
It's still cold out. What's that, Dad?
That was right on the spot where you got that first big one when we dropped.
Yeah, a little bit ahead of it, but we drifted over it. Pretty neat little ledge structure. You can see it well, pretty good on Seymour.
Good bite.
He's bumping it. Ah, dang.
of bait. Sometimes I'm wondering if those are big enough for those guys, you know.
Thinking about going smaller.
I'm thinking about going smaller hooks.
Yeah, big bait still, but
Dang, that's him right there.
I think so. Yeah.
It's not so hard, is it?
And it is.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Got one.
Let's keep her there.
Yeah.
You know, the way I'm catching mine is when they start tapping, I just kind of let my line out a little bit.
That's what I do.
And just let them keep running with it.
Yeah.
That marking.
Nah, not a whole lot right now.
That conglomerate of numbers, is that all around that ledge there?
Yeah.
Y'all don't have to winterize your boats here, do you?
We don't. We use ours so much. You know, ours don't go probably a month. Usually it doesn't get a bite. All right, what's it gonna be? You gonna call him? Another big grouper. That one there might be over 10 there. Huh?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So you get a break in the new rod. Test it good.
Look in the leader now.
Getting close. Let's see color. Yeah, I think so.
Another big trophy, that'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big old red.
Yeah.
Pretty good one.
Hey. Have with a permanent.
Yeah, right in the corner. Dang. Look at that. That your biggest yet?
That fish might be 20 pounds then.
Yeah, it's pretty close. 18 or.
That is a Hoss right there now.
Yeah.
Whew. That was fun.
Yeah. That'd be nice if you could keep those all the time. Still cold. We're still out here trying it. Moving around to some ledges. There's different ledges in this area, about half mile, 3/4 of a mile apart. So just kind of bumping around. Bite kind of slowed a little bit for the sea bass. Still some red snap around, trying to avoid areas that might have it, but you're still gonna catch some.
Snapper or sea bass?
Hold my line up too tight from one side.
Plenty of little snapper, plenty of big snapper. Snapper of all sizes out there. Was driving to the next spot and saw a bunch of bait mark on the recorder. Kind of zoomed in and found a little bottom on Seymour close by. Hadn't seen before, so I'm gonna check it out real quick. I think the wind's laying down a little bit. Maybe.
That's a hard hit, you see?
Yeah, pretty good bite. Oh man, red snapper. Part of catching sea bass and stuff is getting through the other fish. It's beginning of the year, so unfortunately grouper's closed. Of course, red snapper's closed. My dad had a permit and could catch a few red snapper. He had 3 days, but we just used the 3 days, so can't keep these. Another snapper, guys, maybe.
Snapper or shark. Taking a hit like a shark or a snapper. Hey, snapper, how far down there are you? No.
That's pretty big. Probably red.
Maybe not as big as Leon's, huh?
I like to use Seymour maps to find some good ledge structure. I prefer smaller ledges, long running ledges over artificial structure. Like in this video, we went to some culverts, and I believe the fish are there, but the problem is there are also a ton of red snapper, and we don't have the permit right now. So those fish are gonna keep you busy, and they're fun to catch, they're big, but you're gonna spend a lot of time releasing those fish, you know, descending them, throwing them back. And it's gonna be harder to find the sea bass you're looking for. I was hoping we'd be able to get to the sea bass, but the red snapper made it difficult, so we ended up going back to some ledges. I feel like ledges, maybe the snapper don't as accumulate on such a tight spot, so it's easier to get your sea bass. The gear you need for sea bass is simple. You don't need big heavy stuff. In fact, I would recommend using really light stuff, just because having a big reel, you know, it gets heavy. You know, you're gonna work yourself just because of the weight. I remember when we first started fishing, you know, my dad had some of the old pin 4/0 and pin 6/0 especially on those big heavy rods. And rods and reels are really improved, you know, over the years. So having those big things, it was just tough fighting sea bass just because you had so much. And I was a kid too, so I was smaller. So nowadays, you can get a nice lightweight, and even if you have like a slow pitch jig outfit, you can use that. You can use spinners. If you get like a spinner with 20, 30 pound line, I mean, that's fine for sea bass, you know, if that's specifically what you're targeting. Now, knowing that it's the winter and grouper is closed and I can't keep red snapper, pretty much the fish I'm gonna be catching in this area are sea bass and Vermilion snapper, which are both similar in size, so I can get away with a small outfit. So you can make do with some smaller stuff. You may get a red snapper on it, and it may be a tough fight, but you know, we've caught red snapper on small outfits. You know, it's doable. So just remember, you don't need big, heavy stuff for these fish. The gear is simple. You can use light leader. I think today we're using like 40 pound and 50, and sometimes we use heavier just because we have rigs meant for other fish, but you can get away with lighter. Our rig is simple. It's just a circle hook on a little length of line that goes to either a 3-way swivel, or you could do looper, you know, drop loop rigs, and probably like a 2-hook rig would be good. You could do 1, but a lot of times you can double up on fish. I feel like when these big fish come in and feed, they all feed pretty quick, like, so it's nice to be able to catch 2 at a time. It's totally possible to catch 2 keepers at a time, and then they may slow down or shut down or move away temporarily. So the double rig allows you to kind of get them while the getting's good. I felt on this trip the sea bass bite was actually kind of slow. We kept moving around and trying to pick at them, but we'd kind of go to a new spot, and it seems like sometimes you go to a new spot and you hit them off the bat and you do good, and I go right back to that same area and do a drift and maybe do good a couple times, and then it gets to where like you're not catching them, even though you go right back to the spot. So then I'll do a little bit different drift. I'll move, do different lines, hit different parts of the ledge, or whatever the bottom structure is. I don't know, sometimes it just seems, I don't know if they get wise, I don't know if sharks move in, I don't know if red snapper move in, but you may experience that as well. If that's the case, I'd probably recommend just move a little ways over, try another spot if there's a bunch of ledges around. Like in our area, usually if you're in an area, you can go 1/4 mile, 1/2 mile, and hit different bottoms, and you know, kind of just move around as you need to get your sea bass. We doubled up. Red snapper. Yeah.
I guess the closer they get down, the more that area I get.
Yellow sea bass.
Yeah, he's keeping. Let's keep it. Yeah. Look at that sea bass. Here we go. Right, get right in there. Sounds good. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. Are you down?
No. Good, how about you?
Good. Have you been boarded by the Coast Guard recently?
About it last April or something.
Last April?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll come alongside. We're just going to do a safety inspection.
Okay.
Do you have your license and registration on board? I'll step over real quick. Y'all been having any luck fishing?
Yeah, we got a few sea bass, but it was slow though.
Okay.
Kind of snapper, but all throwbacks.
Okay. Were y'all heading in or y'all were going to y'all spot?
No, we were heading in.
Heading in?
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Thanks.
Need life jackets and...
Yep, please. That's cool. And do you have a throwable out here right now, or is it tucked away like in there?
It's up here.
Okay. Sweet.
Throwable.
Thank you. Sweet. And I see the other two. I see y'all got 3 people in here. That's perfect. Cool. You know where y'all's fire extinguishers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're on either side. Yeah.
Down under here.
We just
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. And I see the other one over there as well.
You gonna pull them out?
Yeah. Let me. Just need to check one of them.
Did you have the last thing when they boarded? The thing they gave you, Jeremy?
The sticker?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the side of the boat.
There you go.
But
I can grab
last
that,
year,
sir. Thank you.
We just renewed it.
Talking about the auxiliary sticker?
I'm sorry.
The auxiliary?
No,
Oh.
no, the other thing right there. The
registration?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sweet sunscreen. Sweet. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then you'll have a sound signaling device.
Yeah. We got.
Over here, check them out. Sweet, thank you. Y'all ever go offshore?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we just came from offshore.
Sweet. What are y'all catching?
We went for sea bass today. If it was, sometimes we'll go our way out for like Wahoo and stuff.
Sweet.
But,
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
How long y'all been doing this?
Fishing or the filming or?
Both? Or filming for the fishing?
Oh yeah, about 10 years now.
10 years?
So, yeah.
Okay. And then if y'all just want to also be aware, we're also going into this whole area.
Bump this out a little bit.
Jeremy, do we have the whistle or do we have the?
I got the whistle.
Okay, good.
I need their driver license.
We give it other than Jeremy.
Yeah.
Do you need our flare? We got the electronic one.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's all good. It's all good.
What else we need?
Should be good to go now. Yeah. Oh, we're just waiting for the driver's license.
Okay.
Go ahead, I'll get the
You need mine or his, boat owner or captain?
Yeah. Owner operator. Yeah.
well, he's got the captain, but I'm the
Yeah, we'll take the owner preferably. Awesome, thank you. Thank you. Go with that. We're good on the registration.
Okay, did you look at the box to the fish? You want to see that?
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay.
Do you have the registration, Dad?
You got it.
I just handed it to you.
Oh,
Yeah, I got it.
the registration or the license?
I got the registration.
He handed me the license, I gave him the registration.
Ah, cool.
A little trade-off.
That was the old one.
Here's your license back. Thank you.
Unfortunately not. I mean, we do, but we don't use it.
Yeah.
Just correct on that, yeah.
They're nice today.
Yeah. Pretty chilly out though.
Yeah.
Here is your yellow sheet. This is like your receipt of the boarding. And if any of us ever come by to stop you again, just show this yellow sheet. It'll be good for up to a year. There was no violations, but we just use that for if we're looking at it and we see, all right, you didn't have this last time, we'll probably just check that. You should be good, but honestly, if they see that, they'll probably say you're good.
Okay, appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all being ready.
Appreciate your help.
Appreciate y'all being ready.
You guys have a good day, all right?
Sir. All right, guys, we made it back to the dock. Had a right before the boat ramp, last minute inspection by the Coast Guard, safety inspection. Good news is we were all safe, all legal, all good to go, which is good. It's important to be safe and have everything together. And the cool thing too is after they do the safety inspection, you get this sheet, safety sheet, and if they go to do another safety inspection, I can just show them this, that we've been checked within the last year, and that way we won't get checked again. And keep in mind that doesn't keep the FWC from stopping you if you're suspected of having a illegal amount of fish. It just keeps you from getting all these safety inspections multiple times a year. But we had a fun day on the water, and it was cold. It's the coldest I think I've ever been fishing. Fished in Alaska, it wasn't this cold. A lot of times fishing offshore, it warms up in the day, even though it was literally freezing in the morning. But it was cold all the time, had a north wind. Thankfully it wasn't really too rough. It wasn't too windy. It was really windy yesterday and I was concerned it may not lay down, but thankfully it did. The sea bass bite was kind of slow, I felt like. Normally, you can really do well this time of year. And they were big sea bass, don't get me wrong, nice sea bass. Marked a lot of stuff, a lot of red snapper to go through, but still had fun. Great down the water, it was nice to get out. The good news is we are heading towards summer. It's only gonna get warmer from here, I hope. So we'll be doing a lot more fishing, some warmer fishing soon. Thanks for watching the videos. We hope you enjoyed them. If you guys have any questions, comment below. We appreciate it if you follow us on other social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, all that stuff. And we'll see you next time.